Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. Good evening. Yeah. Yes, let's start working this. We had started coordinate geometry in the last class. I told you a little more of Heron's formula is there, but I haven't still, I'm like busy shuttling between my house and the center. The work is still in progress and these people are really delaying. Yeah, so I just didn't find time to make the presentation, but there is still some part of Heron's formula remaining. I remember that. Yeah, but now this will continue with the coordinate geometry. See the first one. Plot the points AB, join AB, find the area of triangle AOB. Yes, do that, children. You need a graph book or a graph paper for that. Quickly get your school graph notebook. If you have some graph sheets, plot and find the area of the triangle AOB. Plotted? Four zero here. Find the area of triangle AOB. We know that O is the origin. O is the origin. So triangle AOB. This is the triangle AOB. How do we find the area for triangle? Half base into height. Half into base OA into the height OB. The right triangle, because you can see the x-axis and y-axis, they are perpendicular to each other. So this is a right angle. Half into the base OA is 4 units. See, from here to here, it's 4 units. 4 into the altitude. Altitude is also 4 units. 4 units into 4. So 8 square units is the answer. The area of the triangle AOB is 8 square units. O is the origin, children. All right, shall we go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So A lies on the x-axis. When you plot 4, 0, you see that it lies on the x-axis. 0, 4 lies on the y-axis. You have to join AB. You'll have to join AB. Only then you can make the triangle AOB. O is the origin. This is 90 degrees because x-axis and y-axis, they are perpendicular to each other. So the area of this right triangle is equal to half base into height. Base is 4 units. Base is 4 units from here to here. Base is 4 units and the height is also 4 units. 8 square units is the answer. Yep. Plot the points in the Cartesian plane. Find the length of the line segment AB. Okay. See here. How do we plot the points? A 3, 3. A minus 3 comma minus 3. See here, minus 3 comma minus 3 here. A minus 3 comma minus 3. B 3 comma minus 3. 3 comma minus 3 is B. C 3 comma 3. And D minus 3 comma 3. So we plot the points in the Cartesian plane like this, and we need to find the length of the line segment AB. What will be the length of the line segment AB? It's 3 units from here to here, and it's 3 units from here to here. So totally 6 units. So the length of the line segment AB is 6 units. 3 plus 3. See here? See here, this is AB. This is AB. This is AB. So that's nothing but this one. That's nothing but this one. This is AB. This is AB. That's nothing but the length of this line segment. So how much is it here? 3 plus 3. It's not minus 3. It's not minus 3 plus 3, 0. Length. Ignore the minus sign. This is 3 units. The length of this line segment, see, this is the line segment. The length of this line segment is 3 units. And the length of this line segment, see, this one is minus 3, but 3 units is the length. This one is 3 units. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So the length of the line segment AB is equal to 6 units. Understood, children?
Yes. Yes.
These are quite simple, so I'm not, like I asked you to do the first one, but then I thought we'll just discuss. You can take a screenshot if you would like to do it later. This is the first one. And this is the second one. All right. Plot the points given in the table below in the Cartesian plane. So this also you can help yourself. You just have to plot the points. So minus 1 comma 7, 3 comma minus 4, 0 comma 7, and so on. Okay. Plot the points ABCD. Name the figure obtained by joining the points ABCD. Also name the quadrants in which sides AB and AD lie. You should name the quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. You should name, first task is to plot the points A, B, C, and D. Then you'll have to name the figure. Join the points A, B, C, and D and name the figure. And also name the quadrants in which the sides AB and AD lie. So see this? 0, 4. See here, 0, 4, 0, 4. So here, A. Minus 3, 0, B. 0, minus 4, C. And 3, 0, D. So then you'll have to join. You'll have to join AB. See it? Join AB, BC, CD, and DA. Okay. So ABCD. ABCD is the quadrilateral. But what is the special name? Name the figure obtained. The figure is a quadrilateral. But can you give any special name to the quadrilateral? What is the special name you would give the quadrilateral?
Rhombus, ma'am.
Why? Why is it a rhombus?
All sides are equal.
All sides are equal, ma'am.
How do you know that all sides are equal?
Ma'am, the diagonals are equal.
No, the diagonals are not equal. Okay, one nice question. 1 minute. What is the length of the diagonal AC? What is the length of the diagonal AC?
8, ma'am. 8, ma'am.
8 units. 8 units. Because see here, it's from here to here, it's 4. And from here to here, it's 4. 4 plus 4, 8 units. What's the length of the diagonal BD?
6 units.
6, ma'am. 6, ma'am.
6 units. 3 here, 3 here. 6 units. BD is equal to 6 units. AC is equal to 8 units. Now the question, it is a quadrilateral because it's a 4-sided closed figure. And we are calling it a rhombus. And that's correct, it's a rhombus. But how do you decide it's a rhombus? You do not know that all the sides are equal. It looks like they're all equal, but you cannot justify that, no? Unless and until you find out the lengths A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A, you cannot just say that the sides are equal.
Ma'am, the angles of the diagonals is 90 degree.
Very good. Yes. So see here, a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the diagonals bisect each other. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the diagonals bisect each other. Yes, here the diagonals bisect each other. Bisect meaning, see here, it's divided into two equal halves. 3 here, 4 here, and 4 here. So the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, at right angles. See, when they bisect each other, it is a parallelogram. If they bisect each other, it's a parallelogram. If they bisect at right angles, it's a rhombus. It's not a square or a rectangle because in both square and rectangle, the diagonals are equal. Here we can see that the diagonals are unequal. Only in a parallelogram and in a rhombus, the diagonals are unequal. Diagonals are unequal. Only in a parallelogram and in a rhombus, the diagonals are unequal. In both rectangle and square, the diagonals are equal. Diagonals are equal. In a parallelogram and in a rhombus, the diagonals are unequal. In all these figures, the diagonals bisect each other. In all these figures, the diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals are unequal in a parallelogram and in a rhombus. Diagonals are equal in a rectangle and a square. So here the diagonals are not equal because AC is 8 units, BD is 6 units. So diagonals are not equal. So that means it should be a parallelogram or a rhombus. It's a rhombus because the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Because the x-axis and y-axis, they are perpendicular to each other. It is a parallelogram. It's not that it's not a parallelogram. It is ABCD is a parallelogram. More specifically, it is a rhombus. See, parallelogram has two special cases, rhombus and rectangle. Rhombus and rectangle put together is a square. Quadrilaterals, we have these classifications. We have kite, trapezium, and parallelogram. We have kite, trapezium, and parallelogram. These are the three broad categories of quadrilaterals, not of quadrilaterals. Kite, trapezium, and parallelogram are the three broad categories of quadrilaterals. Now, under parallelogram, you have rhombus and rectangle. Rhombus and rectangle put together is a square. Okay. So it is a parallelogram, not that it's not a parallelogram, but more specifically, it is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus because you can write the reason also. ABCD is a rhombus because diagonals bisect each other at right angles. ABCD, supposing you have to write the reason. ABCD is a rhombus because so how do we know that they bisect each other? They bisect because see here, this is the midpoint, no? OD is equal to OB, 3 units. OA is equal to OC, 4 units. So they're equal. O is the midpoint of BD and AC. That means they bisect each other. And at right angles because the x-axis and y-axis are perpendicular to each other. Then also name the quadrants in which AB. In which quadrant does AB lie? In the second quadrant. And AD in the first quadrant. Yes or no, children? Yeah. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Yeah. Yeah, we've done a question similar to this in the last class, so I won't All of you to try this. Try this one. Find the coordinate of the vertex P. Have we started working, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good. Do it. Yes. What's happening? Want some more time? Or shall we discuss?
Ma'am, is it 4,0?
Comma 0. No. Okay, so looks like you've all forgotten. Let's do it together. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, we should do it using Pythagoras theorem, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it 0,2√3?
0, comma 2 root 3. Please, is it 0, comma 2 root 3 or 2 root 3, comma 0?
2√3,0, ma'am.
2 root 3, comma 0, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're right. How did you find that?
By using Pythagoras theorem, ma'am. First, they have given that it's an equilateral triangle.
Yeah.
So QR is equal to, we can find that it's 2 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Totally, it's 4 centimeter, ma'am.
Where is it 2?
I mean 4 centimeter, ma'am. So totally, it's 16.
16. Four and 4 is totally 16, huh?
Ma'am, the side length, ma'am,
Yeah, length, how much?
4.
Okay. 4 or 4, you said 16.
No, ma'am. Actually, I told it's an equilateral triangle. PQ is equal to QR is equal to PR.
What's the length of PQ, QR, and PR? Yeah, what's the length of the side? Why, Danya, you've got it, you're not able to explain it? Okay, the answer is also not right. I just wanted you to explain, to just understand what you have done. Okay, no response from Danya. Let me continue. So children, see here. This one is how much? How much is it from here to here, children?
4 centimeter, ma'am.
4 units. From here to here?
4 units.
4 units. Then what's the length of QR?
8 units.
8 units.
8 units.
Eight.
The length of QR. Yeah, QR is 8 units. And what kind of triangle is PQR?
Equilateral.
Equilateral triangle.
PQR is an equilateral triangle. So what will be the length of all the sides?
8 units.
8, because one side QR is 8 units. So all the sides will be 8 units. So you've got the side of the equilateral triangle. Now you need to find the altitude. Why the altitude? Because OP is the altitude of this equilateral triangle. See, a 90 degrees, no, because x-axis, y-axis are perpendicular to each other. So OP is the altitude of the equilateral triangle. See here, this is the equilateral triangle. This is the altitude. This is the altitude. So OP is the altitude of the equilateral triangle. So the altitude OP is given by the formula √3/2 into side, which is √3/2 into what's the side? You all said 8 units is equal to 4√3. So OP is 4√3. What is that? OP is 4√3. This length, this one is 4√3. OP, this length is 4√3. This length, like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4√3. So the address of this point will be 4√3, 0. Or you can also do it using Pythagoras theorem. How much is this one? 4 units.
4, ma'am.
Yeah, this is 90 degrees. And how much is this one?
Ma'am, you have to find that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have to find that. How much is this one?
8, ma'am.
8, because 8, because one side is 8. No, see here, the side QR is 8. So all the sides are 8. So this is 8. So now you'll have to find OP using Pythagoras theorem. You can find OP using Pythagoras theorem. And then you can find the coordinates of P. See here. Got this answer, all of you? Please go through the slide, understand, and then write down. Went through the slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, class, this is a very important question. So you need to find the length of the altitude OP using Pythagoras theorem or by using the formula √3/2 into side, which is the formula to find the altitude of an equilateral triangle. √3/2 into side. All right, so coming again, this is 4 units, this is 4 units, so totally 8. The side of the triangle is 8 units. So that means all the sides are 8 units, 8, 8. we need to find the vertex coordinates of this vertex P. For that, you should know the marking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't know how much is this point. So you can find this one using Pythagoras theorem or by using the formula √3/2 into side, because that's the altitude of the triangle. And side is 8 units. So once you find it using Pythagoras theorem or by using the formula √3/2 into side, after doing that, you have to find the coordinates of P. So this is 4√3. From here to here, this is 4√3. This is 4√3. Comma 0. See the coordinates of P. We got the coordinates of P, no? 4√3, comma 0. 4√3 because this altitude is 4√3. So there are two methods, children. One is using the formula √3/2 into side. The other by using Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, whatever questions you have, you can ask me. Is it clear, children?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think for the sake of practice, you can just write this in your notebook. Finish it and tell me. Yeah, any questions, children?
No doubts, ma'am.
Okay, no doubts, sir. Shall we move ahead? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this also you'll have to know, plot the points and name the figure obtained and find the perimeter. I'm not explaining anything, children, because it's simple. Just go through. Plot the points. You get a rectangle. And the perimeter is 2 into L plus B. Length is this one. This is the length. And this is the breadth. Done, children? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so same question. It's come in many places. Here the coordinates are a comma 0 and minus a comma 0. Earlier we saw 4, I think. 0 comma 4 and 0 comma minus 4. So here it is a comma 0 minus a comma 0. Yeah, I think it's better you write down this, children. Just for the sake of practice, you can write down this. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Give you 5 minutes time for this. Let me know, children, once done.
Completed, ma'am.
Completed, ma'am.
Am I audible, children?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, but I was asking you something sometime back, but nobody answered.
Ma'am, this time only when you asked if you were audible, we could hear you, ma'am. Before that, we couldn't.
Ah, that's what. Okay, children, see, I've done both the ways. Using the formula root 3 by 2 into side, as well as using Pythagoras theorem. See, in one of the sums earlier, we had minus 4 comma 0 and 4 comma 0. In one of the sums earlier, we had minus 4 comma 0 and 4 comma 0. So here we have minus a comma 0 and a comma 0. So this is a units. From here to here is a unit. This is a units. So this side AB is 2a units. This is an equilateral triangle, 2a units. So it's an equilateral triangle. So everywhere it is 2a. And then how do you find the altitude? Because this is the altitude of the triangle. This is the altitude. OC is the altitude. We have to find OC or CO. Okay, this one is A units, this one is A units. So 2A units. So see here, AB is equal to OA plus OB, correct? AB is equal to A plus A, 2A units. What are OC and OD? OC and OD are the altitudes of the equilateral triangles ABC and ABD respectively. There's one equilateral triangle on the top, there's one triangle on the top, and there's another triangle below. There's another triangle below. Both are equilateral triangles, and which is the altitude? OC is the altitude in the first triangle, OD is the altitude of the second triangle. So you can find OC, OD using root 3 by 2 into side. So root 3a, OC, OD both are equal to root 3a. So the coordinates from here to here, it is root 3a. So this one is, it's on the y-axis. Be careful. See, it's not on the x-axis. It's on the y-axis. So 0, comma root 3a and 0, comma minus root 3a. So the y-axis, so 0, comma root 3a and 0, comma minus root 3a. Or you can also use Pythagoras theorem. All right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, children.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, we have another one now. See here. We'll have to find the coordinates of P. What is the side of the equilateral triangle? How much is the side of the triangle? How much, children?
2 units, ma'am.
Why, children? Huh? See
Ma'am,
properly.
4 units.
4 units.
5 units, ma'am.
5 units.
4 units, ma'am.
4
4
units,
units.
children. 4 units. Who was that who said 4 first? Okay, 4 units. See here. Can you see from here? 1, 2 units. 1, 2 units. 2 plus 2, 4 units. And PQR is equilateral. PQR is equilateral. So since QR is 4 units, PQ will be 4 and PR also will be 4. Now the question is to find the coordinates of the vertex P. So how will we find P? What is OP? It's the altitude. Formula √3/2 into side. Side is 4 units. 2√3. So what will be the coordinates of P? What will be the coordinates of P?
2√3, 0.
0, 2.
0, 2√3. Because it's on the y-axis. P is on the y-axis. So 0, 2√3. So this question has come in many places. It says it's very important. Yeah, I'll give you some time. Children who want to practice this by working it can do it. Please give me a minute, children. I'll just come back. Please go through the answer.
Ma'am, the coordinates of point P are given to be 0 and 2 root 3, ma'am. But there are 4 divisions showing symbolizing 4 units, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, children. So is this understood? Any question here?
No, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, answer the 9th one. Answer question number 9, children. Yeah. What are the coordinates?
Ma'am, it's 9, 0 and 0, minus 9.
Okay, the first one is a point lies on the x-axis. It lies on the x-axis at a distance of 9 units from the y-axis. 9 units from the y-axis. See here, the distance is 9 units from the y-axis. If the distance is 9 units from the y-axis, that is the x-coordinate. The x-coordinate is the perpendicular distance of a point from the y-axis. The x-coordinate is the perpendicular distance of a point from the y-axis. And it's given that the distance of the point from the y-axis is 9 units. So see here, even otherwise, this is the point 9, 0, and see, this is the distance. This is the distance of this point. This is the distance of this point from the y-axis. From the y-axis. The required point is 9, 0. 9, 0. And you can see that this point, the distance of this point from the y-axis is 9 units. Okay, so the point lies on the x-axis and it's at a distance of 9 units from the y-axis. So the point is given by 9, 0. The coordinates are 9, 0. What will be the coordinates of the point if it lies on the y-axis? It lies on the y-axis at a distance of minus 9 units from the x-axis. Madhumita, what was the answer with the second one you said? Minus 9, 0, right?
Yes, ma'am. I said 0, minus 9.
Okay, fine. What will be the coordinates of the point if it lies on the y-axis? It lies on the y-axis. It lies on the y-axis. We don't know if it is on the positive side of the y-axis or on the negative side of the y-axis at a distance of minus 9 units from the y-axis. So minus 9, see, distance is positive, but they're saying minus 9 units just to, give us the clue that it lies on the negative side. So it's here, 0, minus 9. 0, minus 9, because it lies on the y-axis. And you can see the perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis This is the perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis. And it's minus 9 units. For the first one, it is 9, 0. And for the next part, it is 0, minus 9. First one is here, 9, 0. And the second one is here, 0, minus 9. Okay. Okay, let's see the second one. Simply plotting the points, Now we'll do this. Plot 2 points on the graph paper, draw a line segment and find its midpoint. Go through the answer. I'll tell you, just see the answer first for yourself. All right. So plot the points. Okay. So 23, 3. 23, 3. So see here. 23. So you can see it here. 20, 20 and 25, 23. See, they have taken the scale. Not that you have to take the scale. You can even take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You can even take the scale 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So not that you have to take the scale 5, 10, 15, 20. You can take the scale. You can also take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll tell you. So I'll tell you everything and then you can ask me any questions if you have. So first we plot the point. I'll tell you how to plot also. Now your question will be how do we identify 23 between 20 and 25? I'll answer that question. Now, so say that you know to plot. So this is 23, 3. And this one is 3, 23. Now we need to find, you need to plot these 2 points and draw the line segment AB. Draw the line segment AB. So join these 2 and find its midpoint. Find its midpoint, meaning find the coordinates of its midpoint. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of its midpoint. So we have a formula, the midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So see here, the x1 and x2 are the x coordinates, children. The x coordinates of the point. Anything can be x1. 3 is x1. See the x coordinates. Add the x coordinates. Add the x coordinates. See, you're trying to find the midpoint of this line segment, right? This line segment AB. This one. AB. What are the coordinates? A is 23, 3 and B is 3, 23. The x coordinates 3 and 23. Add them 3 and 23 and divide by 2. Then add the y coordinates 23 and 3. Add them and divide by 2. 13, 13 you get. So the midpoint of AB, the midpoint of AB will be 13, 13. 13, 13. The coordinate of the midpoint is 13, 13. Now, if you ask me what are these x1 and x2? These are the 2 points, right? Because you're finding the midpoint of this line segment. So the x coordinates, this one, suppose this is x1, this is x2. Or if you say this is x1, then this is x2. Y coordinates are y1, y2, any order. Y coordinates are y1 and y2. So to find the midpoint, add the x coordinates, divide by 2, comma, add the y coordinates, divide by 2. So next question is, how do we plot between 5 and 25? This also we have discussed when we did linear equations. So there is 20 here and there's 25 here. So we'll magnify this one. We'll just magnify. So there's 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25. Okay, so this is how it will be between 20 and 25. This is how it will be between 20 and 25. So the distance between 20 and 25 is 5. I've told you always divide by 10. Always divide by 10. Between 20 and 25, the difference is 5. 5 by 10, 0.5. So each subdivision, you should jump in 0.5. So this is 20, no? So this will be 20.5. Add 0.5, 21, 21.5, 22, 22.5, 23. This is 23. This is 23. That's what they have marked here, 23. Similarly, here also, where is 23? Where is 23? After 20, that subdivision will be 20.5, 21, 21.5, 22, 22.5. The sixth subdivision is 23. The sixth subdivision between 20 and 25 is 23. So find the, take the difference. Like 20 minus 25 minus 20 is 5. Divide by 10. Point 5. So each subdivision, after any number, you should jump in 0.5. So after 20, you should not say 21. You must say 20.5. Then after that, you should not say whatever. You should say 21 because 20.5 plus 20. Sorry, 20.5 plus 0.5. Supposing we mark like this 4, 8, 12 and so on. Okay. So the difference is 4. The difference is 4. So between 4 and 8, between 4 and 8, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 8. So between 4 and 8, there'll be 9 subdivisions in the middle. The 10th subdivision will be 8. Now, how do we read? Between 8 and 4, the difference is 4. So 4 by 10. Always divide by 10. 4 by 10, 0.4. So how do you read the subdivisions? 4, because 4 by 10 is 0.4. 8 minus 4 is 4. Divided by 10 always, so 0.4. So it'll be 4, 4.4, 4.8, 5.2, 5.6, 6, 6.4, 6.8, 7.2, 7.6, 8. Keep adding 0.4. 4, 4.4, 4.8, 5.2, 5.6, 6. Then 6, 6.4, 6.8, 7.2, 7.6 and 8. That's how you read the subdivisions between 4 and 8. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See, you don't have to show these lines. Yeah, children. Now, don't think you should show these lines. Nothing. You don't have to show these lines like this. See here. You just plot. What will you do? You will plot. You will take some scale and you will plot 23,3 like this. That is A. Then you will plot 3,23. B. You will join AB. That's all you will have. That's all you will have. You will just have a line segment AB. And to find the midpoint, it is add the x coordinates, divide by 2, add the y coordinates, divide by 2. All right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Go through this answer. Just go through this one, children. I have nothing to explain. Just go through that. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
It's clear, ma'am.
Yeah, Madhumita?
Yes, ma'am. No doubts, ma'am. I can understand
All right.
this.
Others?
No doubts, ma'am.
All right.
No doubts, ma'am.
All right,
No
children.
doubts.
Thank you, children. All right. So these are very simple. I'm skipping because they're very simple. Yeah. Do this one. This is the question. I want the answer. This is the question. I want the answer. Yeah. I'm waiting for the answer. Find the coordinates of A, B, C, and D. What are the coordinates of A?
Ma'am, A is -3, 0.
Okay, let me write Raja. A is -3, 0. Okay, -3, 0. Okay, B.
B is 3, 0.
Okay, C.
C is 3, 3.
3, 3. D.
-3, 3.
-3,
-3, 3. Correct. Correct. So because also the length is 6 centimeters. The length is 6 and O is the midpoint. So it will be 3 units here and 3 units here. O is the midpoint. So it will be 3 here and 3 here. So 3 here meaning it will be -3. The marking is -3. And 3 here means the marking is 3. So the coordinates will be 3, 0 and -3, 0. And then the breadth is 3 units. This height, so here the marking is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 3. So this point will be 3, 3, 3, because this height is also 3. So this point will be 3, 3 because it's in the first quadrant. And this comma D will be -3, 3 because it's in the second quadrant. -3, 3. -3, 3. Class, use the emoji, raise your hand. Raja, Netra, Tanishka, Danya, Sindhu, Sanjay, Arjun, Madhumita and Srijana. Are you there, Madhumita? Srijana? Okay. Somebody, Netra, tell me. Coordinates of A, Netra?
Ma'am, -3, 0.
Coordinates of B?
3, -3, 0.
C?
3, 3.
And D?
-3, 3.
It's 3 because the breadth is 3. This one. The breadth is 3. So the marking here will be 3. All right. I think that's what I've written here. You can take a picture if you want. This we discussed, no? Point lies. Yeah. Yeah, go through this, children. I'm right here. I'm just putting myself on mute, but I'm right here. Go through this answer.
Understood, ma'am.
So we have to plot the points A, B, C, and D on the graph paper. We need to identify the figure and find whether the point 2, 2 lies inside the figure or not. So when you mark 2, 2, you can see it lies inside the figure. Yes, children, please work this one. So you're supposed to find the coordinates of P, Q, R, and S. And identify in which quadrant the points lie. Yes, please try this. I'm just coming back. Please take down the question and try this. Yes, got it?
Yes.
Coordinates of, yeah,
Yes,
tell me,
ma'am.
Madhumita. Yeah.
Ma'am, coordinates of P are 3 comma minus 2.
Okay, 1 minute. How many of you got it? Madhumita, then who else wants to share the answer? No, tell me. Who else wants to share the answer?
Ma'am, I found.
Raja. Okay. Let me ask Madhumita and Raja. Yes, Madhumita, tell me for P.
Ma'am, P is 3 comma minus 2.
P is 3 comma minus 2. Let me write. P is 3 comma minus 2. Okay. Then what about Q?
2 comma minus 2, ma'am.
Raja, you agree with her? P and Q?
Ma'am, no, ma'am. P is 3 comma minus 3 and Q is 2 comma minus 3.
2 comma minus 3, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so he has different answer. Okay. Madhumita, can you just explain how you worked it?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yeah. There's somebody else. Yes, who's that?
Ma'am, I got the answer as same as that boy, ma'am.
Raja.
3 comma.
Okay. Okay, let's ask Madhumita why she has a different answer. Yes, Madhumita?
Ma'am, 1 plus x is equal to minus 2.
Correct.
So I added 1 to minus 2 and
Correct. Yeah, we have to equate because it's
yes,
given that minus 2 comma 9 can be expressed as 1 plus x comma y square. So you should equate 1 plus x is equal to minus 2. So you
yes,
get
ma'am.
x is equal to minus 3. Correct.
Yes, ma'am. And then y square is 9. So the root of 9 is 3, ma'am.
Plus or minus 3.
Plus 3, ma'am, because y is greater than 0.
Yeah. Plus or minus 3, but y is greater than 0. So it's
Yes,
not
ma'am. So
minus
it's
3, it's plus
plus.
3. Yeah. So now then what is y comma x?
Ma'am, it's 3 comma minus 2, ma'am.
My God. So you said x is minus 3 and y is
Minus.
plus.
Yes, ma'am. I went wrong with the signs.
Okay, now tell me what is p?
Minus 3 comma minus 2, ma'am.
Oh my, how are you getting minus 2 again? What's the value of y, Madhumita?
Ma'am, it's 3.
And comma x, what's the value of x?
Minus 2, ma'am.
Where is it minus 2 for you? You
No,
said
ma'am,
x
it's
is
minus 3.
minus 3. X is minus 3. Now q, 2 comma x. 2 comma
Minus 3, ma'am.
minus 3. What's the coordinate? What are the coordinates of r, Raja?
Ma'am, minus 9 comma 2.
Minus 9, huh?
Ma'am, plus 9 comma 2, ma'am.
Raja, why minus 9? Tell me.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry for anything.
Because I was just squaring minus.
Ah,
I wrote minus 9.
yeah, x square is 9. Minus 3 into minus 3 is 9. 9 comma
2, ma'am.
2. And Danya's S?
Minus 6 comma minus 9, ma'am.
Very good. Yes. You can see the answer here. So it's given that this one is equal to this. So that means 1 plus x is equal to minus 2 and y square is equal to 9. So that means on transposing you get x is 3 because this plus 1 comes to the other side is minus 1. x is equal to 3. Y is equal to plus or minus 3 because y square is 9. So y will be plus or minus 3. Since y is greater than 0, we get y is only 3 because it's more than 0. So y is only 3, not minus 3. That's all. Now that you have the values of x and y, you can find the coordinates p, q, r, and s. And also say in which quadrant it lies. You should find the coordinates of p, q, r, s, and also write in which quadrant the points lie. See, it is fine not to understand. You should ask me. Just because, 4 of them have answered doesn't mean that all of you should have understood. I'm here to explain it to everybody. Do we understand, children? Please ask me. Anybody doesn't understand, I'll explain again. Understand, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Quadrants. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. What do you mean by abscissa?
X-axis.
X-axis, ma'am.
X-axis?
X value.
Yeah, x value. That is the x coordinate of a point. Abscissa is the x coordinate of a point. What about ordinate?
Y value.
Y value.
Y coordinate.
Y coordinate. Y coordinate of a point. Okay. Fine, we'll just answer this for fun, no? It's easy, but we'll still do it, yes. All of you answered the 4 questions I'll ask you. Just a second. Yeah. What are the coordinates of E? Not the coordinate, the coordinates of E. What are the coordinates of E?
Minus 1, comma 2, ma'am.
Minus 1, comma 2. Name the point with the coordinates minus 4, comma minus 1.
D, ma'am.
D, ma'am.
D. Very good. The abscissa of A minus the abscissa of B.
Minus 2,
Minus
ma'am.
2, ma'am.
Minus 2.
What is the abscissa of A? What are the coordinates of A, by the way?
2, comma
2,
2,
comma minus
minus 2, ma'am.
And what about the coordinates of B?
4, comma
4,
1.
comma
4, comma
1, ma'am.
1. 4, comma 1. Now you have to take the abscissa of A. Abscissa of A is the x coordinate of A, which is 2, minus the abscissa of B. Abscissa of B is 4. 2 minus 4, which is minus 2, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, finally, the coordinate of the ordinate of C plus the ordinate of F. Ordinate of
Minus
C.
1, ma'am.
Oh, the final answer you're saying. Okay. The coordinates of C are 3, comma 3, is it?
Yes.
And F?
minus 1,
-1,
minus
4.
4.
Sorry, sir. F is -1, comma, -4. C 3, 3. Yeah. Now the ordinate of C is 3. That is the y coordinate. Plus the ordinate of F, -4. What's the answer?
Minus 1, ma'am.
-1. Correct. Yeah. Just go through this one. You don't have to work this. It's very simple. Just go through that. Okay, so this is easy. Yeah, go through this one. Yeah, understand, children? You'll have to plot them and join them. And you'll have to find the length of BC and oh, I haven't done that. BC and AB and find the area of the triangles. Okay. So you must write BC is equal to 4 units and AB is equal to 3 units.
It's easy, ma'am.
Yeah. That's all, children. Nothing much in coordinate geometry. That's it. Let's finish the class with a question from Heron's formula. Next class, we'll go back to Heron's formula. Just a minute. I'll give you a question on Heron's formula. Yeah, write down this question and start working this. The perimeter of a right triangle is 144 centimeters and its hypotenuse measures 65 centimeters. Find the lengths of the other sides and calculate area. Find the lengths of the other sides and find area. And calculate area. Okay, find the length of the other sides and area. Verify using Heron's formula, meaning verify the area using Heron's formula. Work this. Sorry, I think I changed the slide. Something's happening, children, or we'll do it together. Yeah, able to work, children, or shall we do it together?
Ma'am, can we do it together?
Yeah, okay. So see here, the perimeter of a right triangle. Right triangle. Sorry. The perimeter of a right triangle is 144 centimeters and its hypotenuse measures 65. So let's call it ABC. Okay. The hypotenuse AC is 65 centimeters. Now we know that AB plus BC plus AC is equal to 144. So AB plus BC plus 65 is equal to 144. So AB plus BC is equal to 144 minus 65. 144 minus 65.
It's
How much?
79.
How much?
79.
79. Huh? Okay, 79. AB is equal to 79. Sorry, AB plus BC is equal to 79. So then what is AB? AB is equal to 79 minus BC. Or you can also write BC is equal to 79 minus AB. Anything you can write. You can write anything. AB is equal to 79 minus BC or BC is equal to 79 minus AB. Both are fine. So that means what? Supposing you go with this one. AB is equal to 79 minus BC. AB is what? 79 minus BC. BC is BC only. BC is BC. AB is 79 minus BC. And AC is 65. Now let's connect the three things using Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem. So we know that AB squared plus BC squared is equal to AC squared. How much is AB squared? 79 minus BC the whole square. Plus BC square, which is BC square itself, is equal to AC square, 65 square. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
AB is 79 minus BC. BC is BC only. is equal to 65 square. So you can now see that the equation has only BC square. So you can solve and find the value of BC. Once you find BC, 79 minus BC is AB. So like that, you can find all the three sides. You know one side, so like that, you can find the two sides of the triangle. Okay, let's continue this. What is 79 square, children?
6421.
6421.
6241.
Okay. Minus 2AB. A minus B, the whole square is A square minus 2AB. So it'd be 158, right? BC. Plus BC squared. 6241 minus 6241 is A square minus 2AB, 158 BC plus B square, BC square plus another BC square which is there is equal to 6742, 4225. Yes or no, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now simplify and tell me 2 BC square minus 158 BC is equal to minus 6, not minus, plus 6241 minus 42425 is equal to 0. What is 6241 minus 4225? I think 6102. Is this correct? 2016.
Yes, ma'am.
So 2 BC square minus 158 BC plus 2016 is equal to 0. You can divide by 2 throughout, so you'll get BC squared minus 76 BC plus is equal to 0. Now you can use a quadratic formula. So it's difficult not to find the two numbers that satisfy the sum and the product. So you can use a quadratic formula. Have I introduced the formula to you, quadratic formula earlier?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. All right, fine. So this is the quadratic formula. Now we are finding BC, right? We're finding the value of BC. So BC will be equal to minus B plus or minus root of D by 2A. This is the formula. You're finding the value of BC. So BC will be equal to minus B plus or minus root D by 2A. This is a quadratic formula. So we should find D first. What is D? B square minus 4AC. Now what are the values of A, B, and C? A is 1. B is minus 76. And C is 1008. It's time, children. So I'll just work this later for you and share the picture on WhatsApp. I'll just tell you how it goes. So A is C. This is A1, the coefficient of BC square. Minus 76, the coefficient of BC, minus 76, that is B. And C is the constant, 1008, with the sign, everywhere with the sign. A is the coefficient of BC square, 1. B is the coefficient of BC, minus 76. And C is 1008. Now first we find D, that is B square minus 4AC. Okay, so you say you get something like 16. Now BC is equal to minus B, that is minus of minus 76. Plus or minus root D, whatever you get for D. by 2a. Should put the values there, plus or minus, right? So first you'll get the value of BC using the plus sign, then with the minus sign. So you'll get two values for BC. One of it will be negative, or maybe both can be accepted. You should work ahead and find the values of AB and BC. You'll find BC through this, and then AB will be 79 minus BC. You'll find BC, then AB will be 79 minus BC. All right, children, since it's time, I don't want to hold you any longer. I'll work this answer, maybe not today. Tomorrow I'll work this answer and share it on WhatsApp with you. We have another thing to discuss. Now, what happened when I was discussing regarding the classes with the 10th standard students? Am I audible, children? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I couldn't finalize, meaning I could finalize only the Thursday and Saturday with them. That is Thursday and Saturday, same time, 6:45 to 9 on Thursday and Saturday. But we had planned, not Tuesday, Thursday, we had planned. But those children, some of them are into other classes and all that. They said they're not free on other days. So I was forced to fix Thursday, Saturday for them. Now, what shall we do, children? Are you free on Fridays?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we have the class on Tuesday and Friday? Can we have the class on Tuesday and Friday, children? Madhumita?
Yes, ma'am. I'm okay with it.
Raja?
Yes.
Netra?
Yes, ma'am.
Srijana? Tuesday and Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Danya? Tuesday and Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Tanishka? Tuesday and Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Arjun? Tuesday and Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Rashmika is not there. Sanjay and Sindhu are not in the meeting. I don't know. But okay, anyways, this week, the next class will be on Friday because I have Thursday, Saturday. I have with the 10th standard students. Monday, Wednesday, 7th and 8th. So yours will be Tuesday and Friday, children. All right?
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
the same
Yes,
time.
Raja? Same time, yeah. Now, like, I don't know, see, now I was telling you, that the work is just getting delayed. Those people were not reachable at all today. So the work at the center is just pending like that. They promised to finish it by last week. So I thought this week, anyways, all this, when you are dependent on somebody, you cannot, really do anything. We have to just cooperate with them and get the work done. So this week, I don't know. Hopefully, it should be ready in another 2 days, but I really don't know. If it's ready, we'll have the Friday's class at the center. If it's not ready, then 100% next week. By next week, it will be ready, the center. All right. So this Friday's class, if it's an online session, it will be like today, 7:30 to 9:30. If the physical class, it will be from 6:45 to 9. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll update children. Okay. All right. So next class on Friday, children. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Good night.